Okay, so mostly we're grading a 6.7B. There are some 6.7 in the mix. So if you have an old one, instead of looking at 1, join me at 8, and it should be most of the same stuff for a while. But 1's attractive forces that hold atoms together. Then ionic versus covalent, ionic transfer electrons, covalent share electrons. Then polar versus non-polar, the old quiz people.
21 and 22.
Yeah, you're down to 21, 22 for that. So polar is unequal sharing of electrons. Non-polar is equal sharing of electrons. Just try to remember those words kind of go opposite of how you might rather have them be. The non-polar is equal, and the one that didn't have non is unequal. It's just how it is. Diatomic means 2 atoms. Then the list is ION, HF, Cl, and Br. We go from 0.7 up to 4. They don't want electrons. I haven't yet switched that question, but at some point that question's going to have to switch and probably deceive some people. Smaller is still the way that goes. I could see that question sometimes switching as well. 13 is the delta with the minus, then delta with a plus, which is another one that I could definitely see switching. Coordinate bond fills in the blank. If you want to include the word covalent, feel free, but you don't need it. Today's 16 finishes the old one, which is a pair of electrons on one atom, and that's as good of a place as any to pause and see if we need anything yet. There. Okay, then today quiz we're in the middle, yesterday quiz we're up to the top. So that's Lewis structures. Yesterday we only needed 1 guideline, but today we're doing all 3. So 1 is to write electron dot formulas for all those elements. 2 is to obey the rule of 8. I would on future quizzes like you to add on that extra tidbit that what's the extra tidbit I might want?
Helium in the rule of 2.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen rule of 2. I guess helium also, but hydrogen primarily rule of 2. And then if you say start with the central atom, I'm good on that, but let's go and add on next time. How do we do the central atom? It's the least electronegative, and also say that it's not ever hydrogen. So starting with central atom I'm good with, but next time we'll upgrade that answer and say least electronegative but never hydrogen. Then structural formula stayed the same, bond angle is the same, double bond is the same, triple bond is the same, polyatomic ion is the same, all that stuff's the same. Question about scoring a 6.7B.
Can you repeat number, what's it called? Never mind.
Okay. Anybody need any score guide? So then 6.8 is the next read new quiz. The 6.8 quiz is going to total 28. There are 3 new points, could have been 4. There's a fill in the blank that's probably obvious. Let's see. Not as super obvious as you might like, but not very hidden. But there's 1 fill-in point, and then there's a group of 3 where I'll do what I've been doing lately on a lot of these quizzes, is say like, tell me about 2 of these 3, kind of a move. So 3 new points, but easily could have been 4. And then I would guess the rest of this just matches. I won't rule out that maybe I'll switch some questions sometime, like electronegativity, ask you about high values, or bigger would have less attractions or something like that. So I wouldn't rule out little twisties at some point happening, but I'm not going to say tomorrow it does or tomorrow it doesn't. There is no new homework on this because there wasn't really a new lesson to do, I don't think, because you've been assigned to do number 13, right? I believe. Yeah, so that's still where we are. When we read 6.8, it'll open the door to do 14, but that won't get assigned to tomorrow. So for today, for tonight into tomorrow, just looking to get homework caught up through and including 13, then you'd be all on track again. Question? Anybody have questions on homework you want me to look at to help you do any of the catch up that if we need to do catch up, or newer ones if you're having any trouble with these newer ones up through and including 13? Anything sticky? Okay, so let's shut down the record.